Hello, my beautiful souls. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. Well, it's only been a few days, but I had some surgery. Well, not surgery. I had some dental work. They pulled out some wisdom teeth and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, today is super hot, but I wanted to give you guys a collective reading on like the energy for this week and the weekend. I feel like it's been a very, very busy week. I feel like things have been up and down. I think things are shifting in a positive way. But there's still some murkiness in the air. So I didn't write, I wrote down this message that came to me because I feel as though, for the people that are aligned, this message is especially for you. So I just want to say that, like, I feel like this week is like, if it was supposed to be like a tarot card, it'd be like the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a person on a boat, and there's like rough waters behind them, and then you can see, you know, in front of them and further in the distance that things are much calmer, things are much smoother, you know, but you can't see the person's face, so you can't see their emotions, whether they're happy or sad. But I'm thinking that the person's content, because any person that's moving from any, you know, rough waters to smoother waters, you feel like a sigh of relief. So I feel like for everyone, let me just give you this message. You are not where you used to be. For a lot of us, we're not where we used to be. Give yourself credit, give yourself some grace, you know, for the healing that you've done, because it's been a long few months for a lot of us. You know, a lot of us have, you know, gotten out of like some tough situations or some hard times, or, you know, the struggle's real. But for a lot of you who's still healing or that's done the healing work, I just want to tell you that even if the destination isn't fully visible yet, trust that you're headed toward calmer waters. Okay? And yeah, a lot of times, like, you know, you can't see, you know, what's ahead. And a lot of people, they want to know, like, what's my future? What's going to happen next? What? Like, sometimes it's you're not supposed to know. That's the beauty of life. If you're supposed to know, trust me, you will know. Like, you'll get signs. Spirit will let you know. Trust me. There's no denying that. But I feel as though a lot of you are seeking, you know, solitude, but also like questioning, like, you know, am I on the right track? Is everything going smoothly? Yes. Even if you don't see it, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for you to really see the results, you know. So I just want you guys to be aware that you've come a long way. You've done a great job, and there still might be some issues that you need to resolve, like, you know, moving forward. But you're no longer where you used to be. And you're no longer that same person. A lot of us are shifting, you know, into the higher version of ourselves. And I want you guys to be proud of yourselves in that. So I just wanted to deliver that message. And go next. And let's just do one sun card. Let's see, what is the energy for this week, the end of this week and weekend? Can I get one card? Just one card. What's going on? What is the energies for the end of this week? I'm going to take this. So defense. Okay. So hold your ground. A lot of you might need to hold your ground or feel as though you need to be on the defense. But I always say this, move, be cautiously optimistic. Let's see what the card says though. I just want to see. What is this? I think this is Mars. This is Mars. This is definitely, yes, some action. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Mars and Taurus, action. I just said that. Material values. Okay. So a lot of you might be defending yourselves, like whether it's your values, your social stance or status. And Defend what's yours. Hold it down. You've worked hard for whatever you have, so if you feel as though you need to defend it, defend it. But also don't hold on things too tightly where you can't, don't hold on things too tightly.
Every step, each passing day, this nature
hold your horses.
True piece of art.
What does the ingredient origin have to do with the heavy metal content of your protein powder?
And for some of you,
I'm Lindsay, and we are here in Dawson, Minnesota.
You don't need to act defensive, but you need to
where they are grown, processed, and ultimately make their way into rituals protein.
be on like the defense, be on the defense, like almost like in the basketball game. Like don't act defensive, but have a defensive stance. Like have a defensive stance, if that makes sense. Be quick to observe, but slow to act. But for some of you, you might need to act. There might be a situation that arises where you certainly do need to act, and hold your ground. Don't let anyone take advantage of you, or take what you've worked hard for. Don't allow that.
Can you walk us through why domestically grown peas typically have a lower
And watch for
than those that are grown and processed abroad?
Just watch how.
In the soil where the crops are grown,
Just watch your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. That's it. All right. What else? Let's do what oracle message. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective for today and this weekend? What? Too many cards. Give me one card. What is the collective message for this weekend? What's going on? Too many cards. It's so hot outside. I wish it was raining. I'm just kidding. Not really. I like it when it's like thunderstorm. I really do. That's my witchy side. All right. Anyway, so Spirit, give me a card for the weekend energy.
At the end of the day, you shouldn't have to sift through test results to know that your protein powder or your supplements are safe.
What do you want to tell the collective?
To improve the safety and efficacy of supplements and protein powders. At Ritual, we are expecting higher standards. We suspect.
What message do you have for the collective? Chaos and conflict. I'm going to take that. 333. Okay. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, there seems to be like a lot of energies. You might be dealing with chaos and conflict, but that's life. Let chaos and conflict happen, but you don't need to get caught up in it. Learn to observe from afar. Don't get pulled into negative energies that don't belong to you. So this card means disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. So sometimes, in order for there to be order, there needs to be chaos. So I feel like there's a clearing of energy. Things are going to be made right. That makes sense. So opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also eternal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to reordering of things. Yes. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. Yeah, the cards go hand in hand, the defense and chaos and conflict, okay? This is a time to understand than to be interested. That's what I was kind of leaning on. So, if you're dealing with any type of chaos or conflict, like I said, don't try to understand instead of, being try to understand instead of trying to be understood. Look at things from a different perspective, but don't get caught up in like the tornado of chaos. But also, don't ignore it and don't shrink. Stand up for yourself and move with the chaos, because because it's like this. Whenever there's conflict, it's tension, okay? But what do you do with that tension? You have to alchemize it. Something has to come of it, so you deal with it. That's the only way conflict gets resolved, is by dealing with it, dealing with the chaos, And while doing it, by dealing with it and assessing it, you're able to move on you're able to move into a better direction instead of staying stagnant. So whatever situation arrives this week or this weekend, know that this is here to shape and shift you in the direction. And sometimes chaos and conflict need to happen in order for you to learn your lesson and for there to be some kind of resolve. Yes. Because what is life without chaos or a little bit of conflict, Conflict shows you the different sides to life, because there's multiple sides to everything. Nothing is either black or white. Nothing. There's always an opposite. So just look at things from a different perspective. And 33 keeps looking at me, and the number 3 to me is like a cycle. I love the number 3, 6, and 9. It's my favorite number. I think that's Tesla's favorite number too. But be like the wind. I don't know. That just came to me. But stand strong, because I feel like some of you might choose to take shelter or run or or to what's the word, to crumble. No, now is not the time to crumble. Stand tall. Come on. Yeah, this is inevitable. But how you choose to operate is going to dictate how the direction it's going to go. If you stand tall in the face of chaos and you don't back down, you're showing your strength, Yeah. And be courageous, because there's always a resolve. There's always a resolution. Nothing is, nothing is ever final. I like to say that, it
Picture the travel part of travel.
be careful how you deal with the chaos and conflict around you. Okay? Like I said, don't get caught up in it, but handle it, and handle it with grace, and handle it also with a different perspective. Always try to seek understanding instead of trying to see things from your point of view, because I think everyone tries to do that, and try to do things differently. This is you're no longer the old person. So what would the higher version of you do? What would Jesus do? So I want you guys to leave. I'm going to leave you with that message. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you are enjoying the nice weather. And if you haven't been outside, go outside. Feel the sun on your face. Walk barefoot. Get grounded. Walk through the park. Have some ice cream. Enjoy life. Don't get caught up in the energies of the economy and politics, because that's always going to be there. But it's how we handle it and what we choose to do with it. But always hold your ground. Don't let anyone don't give your power away. Don't allow anyone to move you. No, you are in control of your life, and you're not in control of other people's life. Worry about you and worry about you. All right. So we're going to end on that collective message. I love you guys. If this resonates with you, you can write a comment below. If you're not following me, you better follow me. And if you want a reading with me, a private reading, the link is in my bio. I've been very busy lately with these readings, which is great, but it's a lot. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. All right? Happy Thursday.